The Viscount's Scandalous Return by Anne Ashley. Narrated by Emerald O'Hanrahan.
Chapter 1. September 1814. Miss Isabel Mortimer's return to her farmhouse-style home coincided with the long case clocks chiming the hour of 11. She had been out and about since first light, and so might reasonably have expected a more enthusiastic welcome than the decidedly reproachful glance her ever-loyal housekeeper-cum-confidant cast her. "Oh, Lord, miss," Bessie exclaimed as she watched her young mistress deposit the gun and the fruits of her labours down upon the kitchen table. "You've never been a-wandering over Blackwood land again? I've warned you time and again that there steward up at the manor will have you placed afore the magistrate given half a chance. Heard tell he weren't best pleased back along when them there high and mighty legal folk came up from Lunnon, asking questions about the night of the murders, and he discovered it were you had stirred things up again after all these years." "No, I don't suppose he was pleased." Not appearing in the least concerned, Isabel collected a sharp knife from the drawer, and then promptly set herself the task of preparing the rabbits for the stew-pot. "What's more, young Toby told me, this very morn as it happens, there's been no sign of Master Guy Fensham these past 2 weeks, which I find most revealing in the circumstances. After all, what had he to fear if he told the truth about the happenings on that terrible night?" "Well, that's just it, miss. He couldn't have done now, could he, if what the old master set down on paper be true? And I would far rather believe the old master, 'cause there were naught wrong with him at the time of writing." "Well, I for one never doubted the truth of Papa's version of events. As you quite rightly pointed out, he wrote his account before he suffered that first seizure." Whenever Isabel thought of her late father, she experienced still an acute sense of loss, even now, after almost 2 years. They had always been wondrous close, more so after he had become infirm and had come to rely upon her for so much. Yet nothing in her expression betrayed the fact that she had nowhere near fully recovered from his death. If anything, she seemed quite matter-of-fact as she said, "So you've no need to fear I shall fall foul of Fensham, especially as I didn't take one step on Blackwood land. I've been in the top meadow, as it happens. Besides," she shrugged, emphasizing her complete unconcern, "what would it matter if I had been trespassing? If and when his lordship does return, I shall make it perfectly plain that he owes me a deal more than the few fish I've removed from his trout stream, for all the damage his overgrown ditch has done to my vegetable garden during his long absence. Why has father ever employed such—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?